Our Project PA team is continuing to dig deeper into the role of children and youth services across the Commonwealth. This after 3 Adams County CYS workers were charged with felony endangering the welfare of children in relation to the death of 15-month-old Iris Mummert. Our team has been asking questions about the processes and procedures of court hearings. And tonight, CBS 21's Elise Person found out that answer depends on where you are.
Although child welfare services are overseen by Pennsylvania's Department of Human Services, each county runs its own CYS department. I've talked with a number of foster care agencies that work across multiple counties, and they tell me there are different nuances that can impact the system.
I don't know that they strengthen or weaken the process. They're just different.
Private foster care agencies contract with county children and youth services to place children removed from their homes with a foster family. The role those agencies play within the reunification process can differ county to county.
Our involvement would be that we usually are, not always, usually invited to participate in the court hearing. And if they choose to ask us questions about the placement, then our workers will testify as to how things are progressing in the placement.
Some counties actually prefer the foster parents to show up to court and actually hear their voice in the court hearings. Other counties, they just don't want to hear, not necessarily don't want to hear from the foster families, but they're not required to be present and as vocal as to what's happening with the kids.
Families United Network and Diacon Adoption and Foster Care each work with a number of counties across the state. They have to be aware of those procedural differences each county holds.
County contracts really outline which services we provide for which county. We're not always providing each of the same services in every county.
For example, some counties may want a monthly progress report. Other counties may want a quarterly report. Some counties have us do a court report summary that we send to them in advance to the court hearing. That varies by one county to the next.
If we were just one office keeping track of every county, that would get a little overwhelming.
You're working with so many different counties. How do you stay knowledgeable in what each county's processes are and how they vary?
Well, we actually do a maybe antiquated, good old-fashioned spreadsheet. There's a lot of things that are the same, but there are differences. So we try to go through that contract and highlight anything that's different.
When it comes to the required similarities from county to county,
This includes a focus on ensuring that youth in foster care placements are seen at least monthly and that their needs are being met, such as medically, educationally, dental, mental health, that sort of thing.
do you feel that the differences can sometimes strengthen or weaken the services the county is able to provide?
I think it sort of fine-tunes and tailors specifically those counties that are asking for those different needs and services.
Having a Commonwealth allows, the counties to each, build the service arena that fits their needs and adjust it a little more easily than probably states that have everything state-run. I think there's pros and cons to both.
Both foster care agencies say the system can be confusing with their differences, but they say at the end of the day, each county, each agency, and each individual within their industry, they're all working for the same goal, which is healthier families and healthier kids. And if you have a case that you think we need to take a closer look at, call the Project PA Children in Crisis Hotline at the number on your screen here. It's 717-857-3613.